Kim is a superhero without actual superpowers. She's not bitten by a radioactive spider or infused with ancient alien DNA. She's just good at school, at missions, at life, and that's kind of the point. She's the perfectionist, ideal girl type, smart, fashionable, friendly, popular, and competent. And the show uses that image to explore the cracks underneath it. Kim might save the world every single week, but she still panics about what to wear to prom. She still lies to her best friend to avoid disappointing him. She still fights with her parents and has crushes on boys who barely know she exists. It's a weird balance between the absurd adventure and the relatable teenage drama. But it works because Kim Possible recognizes that being a teenager is dramatic. Your feelings feel world-ending. Every life feels catastrophic. Every single mistake feels like your whole identity is unraveling. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but not every hero needs a tragic backstory and constant emotional breakdowns. Kim was different because she didn't need superpowers or some edgy origin story. She just saw a problem and handled it. Stuck in a laser maze? No problem. Evil scientist building a weather machine? She's on it. Your computer won't load? Okay, that might be Wade's job, but still, Kim could fix it if she tried. What makes it funnier is that everyone knew she was doing this, like her parents knew, her classmates knew, even her teachers. She had no secret identity. She'd literally be fighting a ninja monkey one day and then get detention for being late to class the next. I don't know how she wasn't the most popular person in town, because in a sea of superheroes who had to hide their identities, Kim Possible put hers on a website. She made her number public. She picked up calls between classes and still turned in her homework on time. I love that the show lets her care about dumb high school things without making her seem shallow. She was allowed to want to look cute at the dance, obsess over a crush, or get insecure about a zit. And all of that mattered just as much as her missions. Dr. Draken and Shigo might have been the ones building doomsday devices, but Kim's real conflicts happened at school. It was Bonnie, the pretty cheerleader who made every hallway interaction a mental landmine. It was the pressure of keeping her grades up while managing global crisis. Just deciding whether to go trick-or-treat with Ron or sneak off to a Halloween party with her crush. Kim's life as a teenager was harder than her life as a spy. And the show knew that. Most episodes treated her hero arc as the B-plot. The real emotional arc came from navigating social awkwardness, family expectations, and meeting her own impossible standards. Which made sense because when your parents are a rocket scientist and a brain surgeon, being average feels like a failure. And Kim hated failure. That need to always be the best at schools, missions, in cheerleading, even in lab was part of her charm, but also her struggle. She was a girl with the world on her shoulders, and not because anyone put it there, but because she did. Okay, let's talk about Kim and Ron. What an odd pairing on paper. I mean, she's like the coolest girl in school, and Ron, he's Ron, but it works. Somehow, Ron wasn't cool, he wasn't competent, he didn't even have pants that fit half the time, but he was loyal, he was funny, he was deeply human, and Kim never treated him like a sidekick, more of an equal, even when he messed up, which was often. She believed in him. Their romance was one of the best slow burn in animated TV because it felt earned, not because they were total opposites, but because they genuinely got each other. Kim could be high-strung, and Ron balanced her out. Ron could spiral into self-doubt, but Kim grounded him. And when they finally kissed at prom in the soul drama, it didn't feel like fan service. It felt like emotional payoff. And one thing that always stuck with me is how girly Kim was allowed to be. Like, she wasn't written off to be some tomboy just because she was tough. She was both. She could flip off a building, kick a guy in the face, and reapply lip gloss before second period. She loved clothes, she liked makeup, she cared about school dances and boy crushes. And none of that made her feel like less of a hero. The show never forced her to toughen up or reject femininity to be taken seriously. And the show never made that a joke. It never said like, oh, she wasn't like other girls. Also, her hair was perfect. Mwah, chef's kiss. And in a media landscape filled with superheroes who brood, destroy cities, or wrestle with moral ambiguity, she was good. She wanted to help people. She did her best. And she kept going even when things were hard. She wasn't a fantasy of power. She was a blueprint on how to be strong and how to be kind, and how to fight for yourself without stepping on others, and how to handle rejection, stress, failure with as much grace as a backflip of a building. And yeah, the theme song is still one of the best of our generation. Subscribe!
So what's the beat me if you wanna reach me.